I'm back again. Yes, I am. This is Herbie. We've talked about a lot of things in the last two videos geared toward making the new year the beginning of the new you. And I wanted to point out something real quick. You see this t-shirt? This t-shirt says, "Through life we carry." That's what it says on the front. And on the back it says something that I learned from one of my mentors, Jim Rohn. Rephrased, "Through life we carry" is on the front. On the back it says, "The weight of discipline or the weight of regret." Through life we carry the weight of discipline or the weight of regret. And what does that mean? Most of you are probably able to figure it out. It's much easier to work on having the discipline to do the things that you need to do in order to get to where you want to be, in order to be successful at these goals. If you've talked about some things that's going to make a significant improvement in your life, then it's probably stopping one habit or starting another habit that's going to that plays an important role. And the truth of the matter is, probably if you don't act upon what you stated, then it's going to have some significant negative consequences on your life. So as you can see, having the discipline to act on what you stated and following through, hey, that's going to produce wonderful results. It might take a little effort to have the discipline to keep moving, but imagine having to deal with the consequences of not taking action. How much more painful will that be to deal with those consequences? You know, the regret. Now you are reflecting back, saying, "I wish and I woulda and I shoulda, I coulda made those changes a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago that I said was important. I shoulda, and if I woulda, I wouldn't be in this situation." So which one is going to weigh heavier on you? Dealing with the regret of not doing the things that you need to have done to keep from having the major disaster in your life? Which one weighs heavier? That, or being proactive in making yourself do the things that you need to do to produce the results that you really want? Which one is harder to deal with? So you got to think about that. Through life we carry the weight of discipline or the weight of regret. Now, these things are so important. A lot of the ideas, you might have seen that shirt that I had on the other video. It says, "Write out a list of goals." And on the back of the shirt it says, "To make a significant improvement in your life." You know, and these things are so important that I get these shirts printed up and then I wear them at work in hopes that it will inspire people who read them to think and eventually take action. If not immediately take action, if I can cause one person to reflect on their own habits and attitude and activity and make some type of change in the direction that is beneficial to them, hey, it's worth the money. But it's very important, because these types of thoughts and ideas and conversation, if not with another person, then with yourself inside your mind, are very important. And if you will make the most out of those thoughts and ideas and the conversations inside your mind, you can use them to greatly improve your life. It's all up to you. One of the shirts that I have says, "Life is what you make it." And that is so true. Life is what you make it. The activities that you choose, the environment that you choose, you know, those choices are up to you. And those choices add up. They're going to add up to disaster. They're going to add up to success, financial freedom, good health, better relationships, wonderful parenting, effective parenting. Your choices are going to add up to something. You see, what it adds up to, that's up to you. Man was said, we all are going somewhere. One of my t-shirts says we all are on a destination. The question is, now we all are on a journey. The question is, do you know your destination? A lot of people assume by default the t-shirts has religious meaning to it. And of course you can look at it that way, but what I'm actually talking about is everyone's personal journey with regards to personal development, growth, success in your future? What are your plans? What are your goals? And are you working toward them? Because everyone is going somewhere. Just some of us are trying to have a proactive role in where we're going. And a lot of us are just letting it play out as it will. You know, you don't think about how you can guide this thing. You don't think about how you can draw up your own map, plot out your destination, and determine the steps necessary to get to where you're going. It's no different than a physical location, Timbuktu, Arizona, or whatever. You know, it's the same concept. And if you really look at it, it's it can make a huge difference in you getting what you want out of life, making life what you want it to be, or just existing. Think about it. I have gone way beyond where I was supposed to go. What happened to my map? Dun dun dun.